face.
Alright, howdy YouTube, this is Rock, and we're going to be playing another edition of Heroes of the Storm. Today is Tuesday, which means there's a new patch and a new hero has been added. We have Medivh that's been added today. So we're going to give him a try. We're going to do a first play video on him and see what we think of him. So we're going to go over his abilities here. He's a new ranged specialist. So his Q ability is called Arcane Rift. He launches a rift that deals damage to an enemy in its path. If an enemy hero is hit, it's reduced its cooldown by 5 seconds, which means it's down to 2 seconds because the cooldown starts at 7. And you refund 30 mana, which is half the cost of the spell. So you're definitely you definitely want to try to hit the enemy heroes with this, because you get to just cast it again right off basically at 5 seconds. I'm assuming it's aimable and everything, just like a lot of other abilities. The W ability is protects an allied hero from all damage for 1.5 seconds. It's called Force of Will, and it has a 5-second cooldown. So you can be putting that out pretty often, and just be protecting your heroes all the time, especially if you see incoming damage. I'm guessing if you see like a Poison Nova or something coming in, or some other easily seenable ability, you can easily put that on one of the heroes and just protect them from all the damage. Now the E ability is called Portal, and this is an interesting little mechanic here. You create a set of portals between you and the target area, allowing allies to teleport between them, and the portals last for 6 seconds. You have a 20-second cooldown with them. So I'm guessing that you're going to have, obviously there's going to be a range to it, and you're going to be able to place down one end of the portal, and then the other one's going to be, sounds like it's right next to you. It says between you and the target location. So if you have somebody, say you're just thinking of a scenario, you have somebody running away from some, that are about to be killed, or if you're trying to chase down a target, or somebody else is trying to chase down a target, you can place down these portals that they can use, and they'll just, I'm kind of curious on what kind of range it has to see how much this is going to be effective. I can imagine if somebody's trying to get away and you put down this portal and they go through the portal, then it's just going to add that so much more distance, so you'll probably save a lot of people that way. Now his trait ability, or his passive ability, is a little bit different. It's called Raven Form, and so he doesn't have a mount. He actually transforms into a raven, increasing movement speed by 15%, and while transformed, Medivh can see and fly over all terrain and is immune to all effects. So that's going to be he's going to be kind of a scout. I would have to assume you're going to be able to fly over all terrain and be immune to all effects. I'm curious if he still has the time it takes to shift into the mount, the cast period, or if it's going to be instantaneous. Because I could see, if it's instantaneous, I can see that being used as a lot of escapes. You just kind of transform into a raven and get out of a situation. But then you're going to be able to fly over all terrain. So I'm curious if you get into the enemy's tower's range, if they're going to still shoot you or not, or if you're literally going to be able to fly over everything. That's going to be kind of interesting to see. His first heroic ability is called Polybomb. You polymorph an enemy hero, suppressing their attacks and silencing them for 2 seconds. So that's pretty good, a silence for 2 seconds. That means you're going to be able to interrupt a lot of stuff, maybe like a mosh pit, because that's channeled, or like Lily's heroic jugs. You're going to be able to silence them. And then on expiring, Polybomb spreads to other nearby heroes. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder how that's going to work. I wonder what kind of range there is on that. You know, how close do they have to be spreading that to other heroes? That's going to be a little interesting to see. I might want to pick that one up just to check that out. And then the other heroic ability is called Leyline Seal. After 0.5 seconds, unleash a wave of energy that imprisons enemy heroes in stasis for 3 seconds. Wow, that's pretty cool too. So that's kind of like, that's a ranged, I wonder what kind of range it has on that. It shoots out a wave of energy that imprisons them. And you put them in stasis. And it has an 80-second cooldown. That's not too bad. So that'd be kind of interesting to see too, what kind of a range you have on that. Because that means you're going to be able to put people in stasis, just like, say, like Zero Tool. He has a stasis. So I'm curious to see what kind of range has on that. You might have a little bit of an advantage over him, other than that he's stealth. But so that's his abilities. We're gonna queue up for a quick match. As you see, is a high estimated wait time, so might be a little bit of a wait on my end. Thankfully, I'm going to be cutting that part out. But we're going to queue up for a quick match and check him out and see what he's like.
Let the games begin.
Alright, here we go. So we got the Garden of Terror today. So on the friendly side, we have me as Medivh, we have Illidan, we have Gazlowe, we have Rhaegar and Rexxar. So that's interesting. On the enemy team, we have Falstad, Illidan, ETC, Lieutenant Morales, and Raynor. I think they got a little bit of a better comp than we did, to tell you the truth. I don't know how I feel about going against them. Anyways, on the Garden of Terror map, if you've never been here, there's going to be a night phase that's going to happen. When that night phase happens, these little shamblers and 2 bosses are going to spawn, and by taking them out and doing damage to them, they're going to sprout these little seeds here. Now, you need to collect these seeds up, and whichever side collects 100 seeds, you get to control a Garden Terror. So we're going to do howdy y'all and let them know this is my first time on Medivh.
Our victory is assured.
So today, I took a look at the talents, and I think I'm going to start with Mana Adept. It increases Arcane Rift's mana refund for hitting enemy heroes by 100%.
In 10 seconds.
So instead of getting 30 mana back, I'm going to get all of the mana back.
2, 1.
And let's see, nobody's coming top, so we're going to come up top. This is the Raven form, and as you see, I'm literally flying over everything. This is kind of awesome, actually. I don't have to follow any kinds of path at all. I'm going to check something out. I'm going to see if I get shot by a tower or not. I literally do not get shot by towers. This is freaking awesome. I don't get shot by towers. Wow. So literally I could just keep going around. Alright, so let's see. This is the Q ability we're going to shoot out. So that's that little adept shot there. Let's see, what's the W ability? W is the shield, so we're going to put a shield on him, protect him for a short period of time.
Of course.
And let's see, where's the range on these portals?
I hope you're ready.
That's a pretty good range. Well, that's kind of interesting. And let's shoot this guy. And look at that. Huge decrease on that. Instead of 7 seconds, I went down to 2.
Claim their seeds.
That's really interesting. Well, let's collect up these seeds. We need to get these seeds. Oh, I missed, so I get the full 7 seconds. So we got level 4. So what did I decide on? I decided on Bird's Eye View. Permanently increases Raven's form vision by 25%, and you activate an ability to get 200% on it.
Great shadow.
Well, if they're not, I'm just gonna like run around and grab the seeds, because those are the most important parts. Yeah!
Let that.
And you do have a castable time for your mount. So let's come down here. We seem to be fighting a little bit of a fight here.
Children.
Work on your children for the sake of our future.
Well, this is interesting so far. So level 7, I decided I'm going to go with the Master's Touch.
Onward.
That is a questable ability, so I need to try to hit 35 heroes before I die, and if I do, it's going to increase my damage by a lot.
The dawn has come, and with it, my children's rest.
All right.
Your enemy has spawned a terror.
Fate waits for none of us.
Interesting.
So we're gonna go into burp form and fly around here and see what we can do. I wonder if that plant counts as a hero. No, it doesn't.
Well done. Your enemy's turret is ready.
So I'm finding that I don't have a whole lot of abilities to be able to do damage and stuff. So I'm finding myself at a little bit of a loss a few times. Because, I mean, I can put shields on people.
Killing spree.
But other than the shields, I'm not doing a whole lot to help my team. You know, I'm putting up portals as I need to. But it doesn't help if they don't actually use them. And I've put up a couple portals, and they may not have been the best positioning for them, but nobody's using them so far.
Such a weak flesh. Better to be quiet. The night comes. That seemed personal.
Alright, so level 10. Decided I'm gonna go with Polybomb. So, because I just want to try it out and see what happens. Because I just want to see.
Slaughter them all! Take back my seeds!
And I don't have a whole lot of damage output that I can do. So I'm finding that Medivh is kind of,
Dominance spreads.
you know, kind of situational, I guess. I mean, I can help this Rhaegar out. I can do a little bit of damage. Protect him, do some damage there. What am I up to? I'm up to 8 hits with this ability so far. So that's not bad. Ah, that was bad positioning for me. Give him shields because he's taking this guy. Don't walk into that again. Grab some seeds. Grab some more seeds. Let's put a shield on that guy.
Bring my terror to life!
And we're gonna go in Raven form and come down here.
The sun dawns.
Let's see if
My
we can.
children must
Let's. Oh, there. What I saw. Is there a little bit of a fight going on here?
Nicely done. The terror shall sap the life from your enemy.
Let's see. I'm gonna polybomb him. How does it? Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god! I got that. I polybombed him a couple times. That worked out really well. That was kind of useful. Let's do it again. Let's.
Now get back to work. Your terror anticipated. Did that hero abandon the battle? That one's pushing us daisies.
That first polybomb was good. I probably got that to go off for like 4 people or something. Level 13, what are we gonna go with? We're gonna go with Astral Projection, so the portal's range is increased by 50%.
More fertilizer.
More fertilizer, that was a good thing.
How I love to see my garden in the winds glow.
Our teammate needs help.
Well, that was, I have to say, that was, that first polybomb I got off was actually really good. I like that really well.
The shamblers rise, slay and gather the seeds.
Yes. I will set things right.
Oh, I almost got it off. Where was I up to? I was not up to 35 yet. Oh well. What did I get? I'm gonna do Enduring Will. Increases force of will duration by 33%. So that means instead of 1.5, it's going to extend it up to, I'm not even sure. I can't do math right now. I love that polybomb I got off though. That was great. That first one. And we're just kind of slaughtering them.
Enemy's
There's
terror
work to be done.
blooms. Yes,
Should I take it?
That is enough. Soon the garden terror will be yours. The terror awaits. Come, take its power. Rise, my terror.
Let's come up
Suck
here.
the life from your enemies.
Let them know I'm on my way. Come and grab some seeds. Can I do that while I'm mounted? Nope. That was worth a try.
Faith is for names. Capably done, team!
It's over for now, but don't get too comfortable. The infested will return again.
The winds of change are howling.
Such a weak flesh. Better to be keep gone. Well done. Your enemy's terror has withered away.
My destiny.
That one's pushing up daisies.
Hey, not bad. Not bad at all.
Careful. My plants are vulnerable.
I almost died there.
They look like crap. Oh, heal.
Well, I think that's game. I don't know if I was too effective in that game, but I have to say I really enjoyed. Oh, really?
I gave no one permission to leave my gardens. That should be enough seeds. Now, let my terror grow.
We're literally at 1%.
The terror awaits, heroes.
That's
Come
crazy.
and take its power. Why do you delay? No
They're
terror lasts
trying to hit me. Irritating them.
There, your terror
I'm
has
distracting
come to
them.
life. Use it to harvest your enemy's corpses.
But you need some aid.
I'm totally distracting them. I think that's what I'm good at. Because they're so trying to hit me. And it's not working.
Night falls in 30 seconds. Are you ready for some amusement?
It is time.
Oh my god.
Must be done.
Here's wait. Stand down.
I was totally distracting them at the end. They spent like 2 minutes trying to hit me, and it wasn't working. Oh, that was funny. I don't know. It was very interesting playing Medivh. I have to say, he is an interesting kind of person. He's very situational, I guess. And you really have to, like, you can do a lot for the team, you know, with your shields and your portals. But you can't do anything with your portals if nobody wants to actually click on them. That's the problem. You can't just like place them and hope that somebody runs into them or something. They physically have to click on them. So they're useless if nobody actually uses them. I tried using them myself a couple times. I tried getting away once with them and ended up dying. But that's okay. And I was totally distracting the team at the end, where those 3 people right at the end could have been totally doing something else, but instead they were trying to kill me and they couldn't touch me. I don't know if that'll last very long. You know, like once people actually get used to Medivh, because this is day 1. This is the day he was released, and nobody knows a whole lot about him. Once you get used to them and knows how he works, I don't know if that tactic will work too much, but that was extremely interesting that I had 3 people trying to hit me the whole time, and I was just completely distracting them as my team was doing other stuff. And that may be what he's useful for. I don't even know what my stats was. I actually killed 5 people? Really? Wow, that's kind of cool. I only died once. That's spectacular for me. I didn't do a whole lot for damage wise, but I don't think that's his point. I don't think that he's not supposed to do damage. He's supposed to. He's a specialist. He's supposed to help the team in other ways. But I'm surprised I killed 5 people myself, actually. So that was. I had lots of fun with it. I got to try Polybomb off, and it went off on and hit like 4 people. That was awesome. I love that. I didn't get a chance to try my upgrade. I was gonna grab the upgrade to Polybomb, which now let's go show you what it is. The upgrade. Whoops, why am I on him? I'm not supposed to be on him. Medivh. I was just on Medivh. Anyways, whoops. The ability level 20. The upgrade to Polybomb is that it explodes 1 second sooner, and the spread radius is increased by 25%. So, I only just noticed it like the after it spread a couple times. There was a circle on the ground around the flying sheep, which was awesome to see. and I think it's if they're within that circle when the polybomb explodes, which is how after 2 seconds it expires. Um, so it explodes, and if they're within that time frame, then they get polymorphed. Which I got like I put it on somebody, it spread to 2 people, and then it spread back to the original person, I think. And then it spread to somebody else. I don't know. I got like 3 or 4 people in that first polybomb. That was wonderful. So with the upgrade, that means that radius would be bigger, so there's potentially more people within that radius, and it explodes 1 second sooner, which means that it'll just spread so much faster around to people. Instead of after 2 seconds, it'll be 1 second. You don't get as much of a silence. So again, on this pack, since it, at least I noticed it very easily. I would think that once people again get used to Medivh, you may not catch too many people in the polybomb after they get used to it, because it's kind of like anything else. You know, once you get used to seeing these abilities that spread, you're not going to stand close enough to other people and hope that they don't walk within that radius themselves. So again, this is day 1, so I think I got away with stuff that I may not normally get away with. But I don't know, that was fun with me. I love that. Alright, well, there's another edition of Heroes of the Storm. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun playing Medivh for the first time. I think he's very situational, but he was definitely a lot of fun for me to play today. You know, give me a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to keep up to date with all my new videos, and leave a comment in the description below, and let me know what you think of Medivh. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Have you had the same kind of experiences that I've had, or anything along those lines? Just let me know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.